Our Fox News voter analysis found that immigration was once again the top issue for Republican voters, topping the economy by 10 points. And immigration is especially important for Latino voters, the second largest group of voting-age Americans with 36 million eligible. And that number's up from 32 million in 2020. Bienvenido, USA President and founder Abraham Enriquez joins me now. Bienvenido to you, Abraham. Trump beat Haley in New Hampshire 73-26. Among voters for whom immigration was their number one issue. Do you expect that trend to repeat with Hispanics coming up in Nevada and South Carolina?
Well, good morning, Todd. And yes, I mean, you said it. We've had two primaries, and President Trump has basically cleared the win in those two. But as you get out of New Hampshire and out of South Carolina, more into states like Nevada, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Arizona, the Hispanic vote goes from a big number to a critical and powerful number. And it is immigration and border security tied with the economy that is going to make Hispanic voters lean more to the right and embrace President Trump's policies. Because as your own Fox News poll show, Biden has less than 18% approval ratings with how he's handling the border. So I believe that it is his mishandling of the border and Democrats' rhetoric over Border Patrol agents that are going to end up, being the best gift for Republican voters when it comes to Hispanic voters.
There are a lot of stunning numbers when it comes to the Biden administration. I would argue that the one we're about to show you is the most stunning of all, because the latest poll shows Trump leading Biden with Latino voters by 5 points. Keeping in mind, Abraham, Biden had a 65-32% margin among Hispanic voters less than 4 years ago. How much of that swing is due to Biden's completely disastrous border policies?
Oh, completely. I would say that it is the number one reason, tied with the 4-decade year high inflation, that is causing Hispanics to realize that there's a better option out there. But look, listen, Todd, we talk a lot about the power of the Hispanic community. But you and I know that power, it's not given, it's recognized. And for the 4 years that President Trump was in the White House, he recognized Hispanics. He understood our entrepreneurial spirit. He understood our family values and how we want America protected. So as the leader of the America First movement, it only makes sense that Hispanics, the fastest growing demographic in America, is embracing these Trump America First policies. So President Trump continues talking about the issues that he has in Iowa, New Hampshire, leading into South Carolina and Nevada. I believe that he's building up his coalition of these Hispanic voters who probably never even gave the Republican Party a chance, but because someone is finally talking about the issues that they're seeing day in and day out, they feel welcome. President Trump is actually giving this bienvenido to Hispanic voters into this new Republican Party.
I haven't used the word bienvenido this much since 7th grade Spanish class, and it's an exciting moment for me, Abraham. Putting issues aside and looking ahead to South Carolina, where Nikki Haley does need to win, who resonates more on a personal level with the Latino voter, Donald Trump or Nikki Haley?
So I think we need to take a couple steps back there, Todd, just because when you're talking about the Hispanic demographic in South Carolina, Hispanics make up, I think, 7% of South Carolina's population, make about 28% in Nevada. So I think Nevada gives us a little bit of a better pulse of where the Hispanic vote's going to lie with the Republican Party. Also, it's really important to note that Republicans, when talking about the Hispanic vote, they usually always tailor to the Cuban, Venezuelan, and Puerto Rican vote, a very critical voting bloc. However, more than 67% of the Hispanic voting bloc within the Hispanic demographic is of Mexican descent. Right? These are Mexican Americans that live right around the border. You're talking about Harlingen, Brownsville, Eagle Pass, McAllen, Tucson, Arizona, and every single one of those cities, Todd, went Republican this last midterm election. You're talking about 2 counties in South Texas that were under Democrat control for over 120 years. And because of this border crisis, two districts flipped Republicans. So as we get out of South Carolina, go into more of swing states like Pennsylvania, like Nevada and Ohio, I think it's going to be the Hispanic vote that's going to give President Trump this overall win.
And that would be fascinating if that ultimately happens. Real interesting analysis there, breaking down the Latino vote by Mexican versus Cuban, Venezuelan, et cetera. Really interesting stuff. Abraham, thank you so much. Thanks for getting up with us.